Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeffico. My co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hey, Chris. Fuck Raffi.
Ooh.
I hate that bitch, man.
Okay.
Oh, she's gonna guilt Picard, be like, oh, well, you chose the Borg Queen. He didn't really choose her. Mm-hmm. He needs power to keep the Borg Queen going. Oh, the biobed couldn't support Elnor, who was already shot with a thing that made other people explode and die. He was good as dead.
That was very convenient that everyone's phaser was set to disintegrate except the one guy who shot Elnor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but she's like, oh, I'm so close to Elnor. I'm sorry, Picard saw him as a kid. Three Musketeers, they're brothers. Mm-hmm. And Raffi, let's look at Raffi's life so far. She's divorced. She left her kid, completely ignored him, didn't even know he had a kid, and a Romulan wife. She was surprised by that. Goes into the bottle, smoking the hooch, whatever, and then she's useless. She's a communications Romulan specialist. Picard plucks her out of obscurity. Hey, be my number one. He actually helps her in life. What does she do later? She just bombards him with, oh, you abandoned me. You didn't.
Failure in leadership.
Just right back there. And now, he picks her up again. Now she's got her own ship.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing this guilt shit.
I was wondering, looking at this, like, she's a captain now. Like, what's she going to do when one of her crew dies? Because that shit's gonna happen out there. Yeah. This is a lot. I guess, she does feel protective over Elnor specifically, but,
I thought it was overreaction, and even Seven's just like, oh, I can't believe you didn't destroy the Borg Queen. You're gonna be stuck back there.
She's got her hang-ups with the Borg Queen, but yes, these are kind of silly complaints.
Jealousy because when she took over that Borg ship, she was the Borg Queen.
She was. Yeah.
Those phasers were pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
And they're just exploding people.
I like the disintegrate effects.
Yeah, it was kind of graphic. Mm-hmm. So you're a spy, huh?
Okay, so he was completely right for the wrong reasons. Because, what's his theory here is, someone has taken the place of his wife / president at the very tippy top of our government. Someone has accomplished this task. And he's like, I'm gonna prove it by asking you what my name is. So, he's right. She doesn't know that. But what the fuck kind of spy infiltration program does he think is going on where they're competent enough to succeed with that plan, but they don't bother learning the name of the lady's husband?
Well, maybe if he was better in bed, Chris, she might have remembered.
I guess. Should have just been Chakotay. Yeah, if it was Chakotay, she would have just been like, Chakotay.
Easy. Mm-hmm. I thought it was cool that that's actually Isis Braun's father.
Yeah.
Soji said daddy.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't get Soji, so we got Soji's dad.
Yeah, I prefer Soji.
Look for anything that'll work in this time period.
They decide to change because they're going to have to go find this Watcher dude, of which they need the Borg Queen to get the location of the Watcher, but they have the location of the Watcher because they're going to head out and search for him.
Yep.
He's at the park.
Yeah, he's at the park. He's just watching the birds. Feeding the ducks.
Yeah. I like that Rios is smelling his shirt. It's like, it's just like, he's probably
this
my
one
favorite
smells
character.
Like fascism.
He's probably my favorite character in this show.
Yeah,
he's
great.
The most real character.
Yeah.
So once they leave, Picard agrees with Agnes' plan to go inside the Borg Queen's mind. It's like, this is a terrible plan. Okay, they're gone, let's do it.
Yeah, let's just do it anyway. Don't we all wish Picard was our dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Picard's just like, I get that a lot,
I think the writers forgot that in that last season because, he did nothing for 20 years, but no, this is the greatest man of history. Every once in a while they'll remember and they'll mention it.
But yeah, didn't you do everything?
Yeah. Haven't you saved the galaxy 100 times? Didn't you make everybody around you better? Yeah. I took 20 years off, grew some grapes.
No.
Yeah. Get old, that's what happens. So the Borg's inside Agnes' mind, and the vice versa, and...
I did really like that scene. It really reminded me of when Picard was hosting Sarek's emotions. That kind of shot and framing was good. So good on them for that.
Yeah, it was a slow assimilation because they're both going after something, And then I really liked it when she came out and she had the information. And the Borg Queen's just like, you've just made the most dangerous move ever. You impressed me.
Yeah. I really... She was just like, open up the file labeled shit I stole from the Borg Queen. I'm just like,
I think that was my favorite Agnes moment.
Yes. Yeah. No, she's been good
I
this
hated
season.
her.
Yeah, I didn't. She was not great in season 1 either, but they're turning that character around, I think.
Well, I mean, I guess in Star Trek rules, like, it didn't matter that she killed, the important guy who built robots because her motives were pure.
Well, she didn't have motive. She was, like, under the influence of some alien nonsense.
Yeah. Rios gets check-offed.
Yes.
As they transport him into the sky and he falls and gets a concussion.
Yes, this whole thing was extremely Voyage Home.
Yeah. I never got to hear any double dumbass, though.
Yeah, oh shit, they're gonna have to learn how to swear, aren't they?
They're gonna have to
they already know
They're
how
gonna have to learn how to unswear and then swear badly.
They already know how to swear in this.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
Oh, money. Right, okay. Yeah, no. Wow, though. Maybe I'm gonna hurt you.
Raffi, goes to a sanctuary-like place.
There was a little sign about the sanctuary district.
Yeah.
I saw that in the
I
background.
heard it was referenced, but I didn't quite see the sign, so...
Okay. Yeah.
And then Mugger gets there and just mugs him.
Just mugs him right back. We were just talking about butterfly effects, people.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this. This guy was probably going to get mugged anyway.
At least he wasn't going to Tasmania.
Yeah.
7 having no problems.
Yeah.
Somebody thought she was a superhero.
Easy game, easy life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, I really liked when she's talking to the guy in the building and be like, oh yeah, and she's just bullshitting to him. And she's like, people usually don't like me. Mm-hmm. And then Raffi's just like, maybe you should stay in the 24th century. This is probably the most human interaction with 7 because she doesn't have her Borg thing, so nobody's got that prejudice against her, which we don't see a ton of. It's kind of mentioned in Picard when they were ravaging Rios' ship earlier, and they're like, hey, Borg bitch, we're coming for your stuff.
Yeah. And this is also why I don't think Elnor is going to stay dead. Because if Elnor stays dead, that means when they go back, 7's going to have to still be human. And I think she's going to, when they come back, she's going to have her Borg implant still.
Oh.
So things are going to reset.
Anything that happens is getting 100% reset once they fix the timeline.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I even told you in my little notes or whatever. I was like, yeah, for now, Elnor's dead. Mm-hmm. And good on them for killing the character. Shows a little balls. Mm-hmm. Rios is in a hospital.
Yeah.
Meets Teresa, Sol Rodriguez. Mm-hmm. She's Italian-Argentina woman. Mm-hmm. Spanish descent.
You like her?
Best girl.
Best girl, okay.
Yeah. I don't know, something about this argumentative Mexican-like girl.
Just spicy.
That and they're in control of their character already. Mm-hmm. So many shows, it's just like, it's gonna take a season for these Star Trek Enterprise people to get their characters down and everybody to get going. It's just like, right off the bat, I'm a doctor, you're an
smarter
idiot.
than you.
Yeah. I liked Rios' story about being an 8-year-old kid in a piloting simulation and he beat everybody's record.
Yeah,
it didn't get finished and I felt disappointed and so did he.
No, they did a great job with that. I was totally into his story and then it just...
Yeah, she just used it to distract him and break his fingers back.
Yeah.
And my mom, she's looking at me pretending to be angry, but I knew she was proud. And she said, ah!
Full story.
Immigration showed up.
Mm-hmm. Extremely competent immigration.
I was just like, no way, man. You did not notice those bandages are fresh on his fingers.
Just because they're assholes doesn't mean they can't be good at their jobs, I guess.
Usually that's the trope, though. Everything falls through the cracks because they're assholes.
A bunch of big dumb meatheads.
So, they both get arrested for obstruction.
Mm-hmm. And they did, I don't remember what the abbreviation was that they used, but it was... They said something like, oh yeah, you don't have ID, you don't have this card, and it was the same card they were talking about in the Sanctuary Districts in the DS9 episode.
Yeah, I didn't even remember what that card was called, but when they said you don't have this card, I'm like, that's 100% from there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
They're not going to leave that reference out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was the episode. There was some great stuff with the Borg Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked, it was creepy when she was just crawling around.
Yeah.
Just on her arms or whatever.
Just like heading towards Agnes, like, I'm gonna eat you. I felt Raffi really disrespected Picard. Seven's been doing that nonstop. I'm sorry, but like this is like one of the... what would Picard do?
At least they're not swearing at him anymore.
Yeah. For now. Obviously we're gonna get a prison break scene because we saw that in the trailer with and I didn't notice her in the trailer when they were getting broken out of prison, but that's cool that she's gonna be tagging along. I'm assuming she's gonna be part of the
maybe
thing.
I wonder how voyage home is this going to be, because that's been what we're doing so far. Like, do you think the Doctor's gonna come back with him to the future?
Save the cheerleader, save the whales?
Maybe. yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out where he gets it from. You know, I'm a genius. May I?
Put your shirt on first. And I'll keep this up front, you know? So I know you won't steal anything.
We'll see. I mean, she's just in a girl made more, Chris.
Okay.
I'm already in love.
Yeah.
Took one episode. I found, I guess coming off the Discovery, I found this episode felt short because it was 47 minutes, but it just...
Discovery was the full hour.
And I'm just I'm watching this, and of course, I feel like the show's already something you just want to watch on Netflix and binge, because all these cliffhangers aren't oh my god, they're just cliffhanger, okay, now I gotta wait till next week. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. But like you said last season when shows do that, that means they're doing pretty good. So yeah, I had probably the least amount of problems with this. My only problem was Raffi and her attitude.
You got a bad attitude, Raffi.
Throw in a break.
You're gonna have to do better if you want to be a captain.
Yeah. You got any final thoughts here, bud?
I didn't like this one quite as much as the last one. The last one was a really good time for me. But yeah, this is still good. I'm very happy with how Picard's going this season, especially compared to last.
Yeah. Till next week, guys. Thanks for watching.